friends, welcome to E-Class. Myself Smita, teacher. Students, open your EVS 1 textbook, page number 69, lesson number 14, transport. In previous video, we have learned the modes of transport and its advantages and disadvantages. Okay, we will see it in detail. From the observation above, you must have realized that there is constant traffic on busy roads. Due to the burning of fuel in the vehicles, they constantly emit smoke and some poisonous gases. See students, in vehicle we put fuel, and because of this fuel, vehicles can move. This burning of fuel emits some smoke, some poisonous gases and smoke, which is harmful for living world. And because of this smoke and poisonous gases, there is air pollution. It causes air pollution. And these gases, then which poisonous gases are present there? These gases mainly include carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide. Similarly, minute particles of carbon and lead are also released into the air. What is meant by emit? Emit means released. These are the similar meaning words. Emit means released or thrown out, gives out. That is called as emit or release. An excess of these substances lowers the quality of air in the environment. Because of these substances, excess of these substances mix in the air, and because of these substances, the quality of air is lower and it causes air pollution. Air pollution affects animals and plants in the following ways. First one, trachea, lungs and eye disorder. For example, burning of eyes. Because of air pollution, our eyes get burned. Trachea is the part of respiratory system. Okay. The leaves of plants shrivel up and fall. The leaves of plants shrivel up means dried up. It is brown in not fresh green color. Because of air pollution, it dried and fall. Sprouts get scorched. The growth and development of plants is affected adversely. See, this is the side effect on plants. Because of air pollution, plants get affected. How? The leaves of plants shrivel up and fall. Sprouts get scorched. Sprouts means new plants, new branch is growing up. It gets scorched. The growth and development of plants is affected adversely. Growth and development of plants is not good because of air pollution. Third one, constant traffic through forest area can harm the habitat of plants and animals living there. The wild animals in this forest begin to migrate elsewhere. See, because of constant traffic in the forest, the habitat of plants and animals are get disturbed. Okay, the wild animals migrated to the human settlements because of constant traffic in the forest. Fourth one, the constant sound of vehicles create noise on a large scale, that is noise pollution. It causes ill effects such as restlessness, irritability, headaches, lacks of concentration, psychological disorder, etc. Because of noise pollution, we get some problems. If there are traffic jams, air and noise pollutions in the area increases. If there is traffic jam, then air and noise pollution is increasing. Traffic accidents cause injuries and death and damage to the vehicles. Because of traffic accidents, injury, deaths and damage to the vehicles. These problems are arising. Have a class discussion on the harmful effects of transportation. Because of COVID-19, we can't do this, but you can call your friends and discuss about the harmful effects of transportation. Can you tell? Walking, riding, A. Walking, B. Riding a bicycle, C. Using a private vehicle, D. Using public transport. These four options are given. Which of the above options will you choose on the following occasions? For the following occasions, which option you will choose? Just write down the number of object in the box. First one, going to study at the friend's house who lives nearby. Your friend is living nearby. How will you go to his house for study? Which option will you choose here? A1 walking, B1 riding a bicycle, C1 using a private vehicle, D using public transport. Yes, it's correct. By walking. A1. Write down in the box A. Second, going to your school which is about 1 kilometer away. Your school is 1 kilometer away from your house. Then how will you go to school? Will you use private vehicle there? No, you don't have to use private vehicle. You have to use bicycle and save the environment by using bicycle. Then B option, riding a bicycle. Third one, taking materials to the science exhibition in another town. See, taking materials to the science exhibition in another town. Science exhibition is there in another town. Then you wanted to take the project material, science exhibition project material of your own. Then how will you go there? You can use private vehicle here because your science exhibition material is costly and it is important. So it should be safe. In traveling, it should not get damaged, so you have to use here private vehicle. The answer of third question is C. Fourth one, going to a wedding in the next town. You are going for wedding ceremony in the next town. Then which vehicle will you use? Yes, you can go by public transport, by using public transport. So answer of fourth question is D. From this, we realize that we should cultivate habits such as walking short distance or riding a bicycle for slightly longer distances. In this way, we can avoid the use of fuel-burning vehicles, reduce pollution. If a distance is very short, then we can go at that place by walking. If distance is slightly longer, then we can ride the bicycle. By using these methods, by using this habitat, by cultivating these habits, we can reduce the air pollution and noise pollution. At the other times, using public or private transport can save the times and efforts. In this way, we can reduce a severity of the harmful effects of transportation. The following are some more remedies for the reducing pollutions. Following are the some remedies to reduce pollutions. First one, using fuels that cause less pollution. In vehicle, we have to use the pollution which causes less pollution. Second, timely maintenance and repair the vehicles. We have to maintain and repair the vehicles timely. Third one, using public transport as far as possible. If your distance is too long, we have to use public transport. Fourth one, using private vehicles only when necessary. If there is necessity of private vehicle, then only we have to use private vehicles. Otherwise, we have to use public transport. Fifth one, planting trees, especially indigenous or local varieties like banyan, peepal, neem, karanj, etc., and caring for them. These trees adapt easily to the local environment and help in enhancing biodiversity. We have to plant these trees. Indigenous trees means local variety trees such as banyan, peepal, neem, karanj. It adapts easily to the local environment, so we have to plant it in our local area. Sixth one, avoiding fuels that cause pollutions, using fuels such as LPG or CNG for vehicles. See, if in vehicle we will use CNG or LPG gas, then there will be less air pollution. Have a class discussion on the remedies for pollution due to transport. Same way you can discuss with your friends on mobile the remedies for pollution due to transport. Always remember, our environment is sensitive, that is why pollution has destructive effect on it. These effects are harmful for all living things, including us. It is very necessary to prevent pollution. We have to prevent the environment by controlling air and noise pollution. So we have to plant more trees. Do you know? In these modern times, we use cars, ships, and aeroplanes that run on fuel. In the olden days, ships did not use such engines. They had sails which helped to use the force of the wind. They were called sailing ships. In those days, people traveled all over the world on these ships. Sailing ships were moving on the wind force of the wind, and people were traveling all over the world on these ships. Advantages of using a bicycle. See, what are the advantages of use of bicycle? First one, physical exercise. Second, small loads can also be carried. We can carry small loads. Third, does not cause pollution. It is most important use. Does not cause pollution. We can control the pollution by using bicycles. Fourth one, self-reliance. Fifth, saves time. Sixth, can be stored in small space. Next, saves money. Next, less crowding of vehicles on the streets. There will be very less crowd of vehicles if we will use bicycles. These are the advantages of using a bicycles. What's the solution? Rohan and Sania always walk to the school. Their school is 30 minutes away from their house. There is a cultural function at their school today. Their grandmother will accompany them to the function, but she gets tired easily because of her age. Which of the options listed below would you suggest for taking her to the school? Walking, auto rickshaw, bus, scooter, or car? Which is the best? Yes, auto rickshaw. She can use auto rickshaw or car because she is old one. She is an old woman, so she gets tired easily, so she can't walk. In the bus, she can't climb up the stairs. Scooter, she can't sit properly on the scooter. It is risky for her. So she can use auto rickshaw or car. Next, what we have learned from this lesson. The beneficial and harmful effects of transportation. First, the beneficial and harmful effects of transportation. Second, judicious use of means of transport. Third, the danger to nature due to the pollution caused by various means of transport. Fourth, remedies for various types of pollution. So students, in this way we have finished the lesson. I will provide you the answers of exercises of this lesson. You have to complete the workbook and copy it in your notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe, eat healthy, stay healthy, and study well.